Good afternoon, everybody out there. This is Arjax coming at you. I started recording a Let's Play video, and about 4 minutes into it, I realized that my microphone was muted. So I do apologize for that, and hopefully we can get through this video in about 15 minutes, because that's all the time I really have to run this dungeon and video for you guys. So I'm going to be trying to push through this as fast as possible and get through this. I'm gonna go ahead and post up that this is being recorded. Hopefully we don't have any naysayers today, and that we can go ahead and actually just power through this entirety of the dungeon. Um, the reason why this video has to be a little bit shorter is I procrastinate quite a bit in real life, and so I put off doing 2 weeks of homework for about 2 weeks, and I had to get that knocked out today because I have to go to work in about 30 minutes is when I should be headed out for that. And so before I go to work, I'm going to have to shower and do all that, and my wife is about to come home. So hopefully hopefully we can accomplish that and get everything done that we need done in here, and really just knock out a good quick video for you guys. I do apologize that my videos haven't been as long as I would like, or as frequently, but I really have to accomplish the my real life obligations before I worry about playing World of Warcraft. And as unfortunate as that is, that's just the reality of life. And with that said, I do apologize that this hasn't been as frequent as I would like, and I do not think that we're actually going to be able to get through this and the time constraints that I have, just judging off from how fast we're killing the starting guys. So yep, there we go. But I will try and power through this. Normally a dungeon takes me 15, 20, maybe 30 minutes at the longest, and so, gonna definitely try to knock this out as fast as possible for everybody without sacrificing ability. But yeah, so, a lot of people I have heard have quit playing World of Warcraft because of school and work obligations, and they couldn't balance those. Well, you know what? That is a very relevant point in order to quit World of Warcraft, and I give mad props to those people that can't manage to contain that self-control and make sure that their obligations are taken care of. And by, choosing not to play World of Warcraft, I think that's a very big step on their part. However, I feel like I can manage it, even if I don't do it flawlessly, as, anybody who plays a relatively addicting, fun video game can attest to. It is not the easiest thing to put it down, and especially when, you're making big progress towards your goal. The last thing you want to do is actually just put a video game down. But sometimes it's necessary. Sometimes you have to, look at yourself and look at what's going on in your life. And video games are not above, real life. Real life is something that you need to take care of. You read these stories about people neglecting their children while they play video games, and the children dying in their own fecal matter, and that is horrible. It's astonishing that that's even possible. And it's like, holy cow, what happened? Where did you go wrong? But, that's a reality of situation. People have addictive personalities. Myself, I have a huge addictive personality. And when I like something, I throw myself all into it and, try to learn as much as possible about every aspect of it. Is that good? You could say it's good. Um, is it also bad? Yeah, you could arguably say that that's pretty bad. That I would, get engulfed in a video game so much that stuff like that can happen. Obviously, I don't have any kids. I don't have to worry about that. But, what I do have to worry about is, you know, accomplishing all my real life responsibilities prior to jumping on World of Warcraft. And, that's what I feel like I did by by waiting to actually start doing this recording, even as much as I'd have loved to hop on World of Warcraft and just knock out, an hour of solid gameplay. Had I done that, I would be in a pretty bad situation as far as my school's going. You know, you take off an hour here, then I'd be, about half an hour behind in my real life obligations, and just because I knocked out all my English homework for today that was due today. But what I didn't do is I still have a calculus test that I have to knock out later this evening, and by accomplishing my English thing, that frees me up to knock out my to be able to knock out the shoot. Do I need to go up here? I don't know. No, I don't think so. Alright, let's go. Yeah. Alright. Everybody's probably being like, WTF, Tank, where are you going? I do apologize for that. So this is probably, yep, this is what happens here. It locks me in, and I get to kill all of these little munchkins. I should have waited for more DPS to come through here. I've sold this dungeon a lot. I think this dungeon either has an item that I needed for an enchant, or it drops a mount. I don't remember, to be honest with you guys. I don't fully remember. But what I do know is that I have run this dungeon a lot on a level 90 character. What is going on over here? Are they... So we've lost one of the DPS, went a completely different way. I don't know where they are or what they're doing. It appears that they disconnected or are AFK. Being as they didn't say anything, I'm inclined to kick them. Not because I'm kind of mad at them, it's just because we're going to need the DPS to actually get through this as quick as I would like. So let's see what ends up going on. It doesn't appear that the person has partied with anybody, so that will make the kick a little bit easier. So, yep. So we do need to go up here. Oh, Jesus Christ. What are you guys doing? What did you do? What did you do? No! There we go. So yeah, that warlock is not in the game, not giving us any DPS. It's unfortunate because he was the second highest DPS that we had, but he's not here. So yep, so getting a little support from the group for the kick, so we'll get the kick and get some new DPS in here. And let's see, it's going to give us can't kick shortly after combat and such. So we got to, hang out here a little bit and not go into combat in order to kick him to get some new DPS. Hopefully it pops soon. I'm a little... So I think actually by waiting and kicking him, we'll actually get rid of, or get through the dungeon a little bit. Oh my god. Let's pull them back down here a little bit. But luckily, the hunter actually doesn't have the pet tauntaun. That's a little bit of an abnormality. God damn it. So at this point, we just wasted all that time waiting to be able to kick the DPS lock. And now we are causing this to just be prolonged. So, it might have actually been a little bit quicker to just get through the dungeon and not wait to kick. But I'm already committed, so he obviously didn't DC. So with that being said, since he didn't DC, this is the shit that pisses me off about running dungeons. Oh my god, do I hate this shit. So, I might actually just leave this dungeon, being as nobody will actually let them be kicked, which is freaking annoying. So let's hopefully get this guy kicked from here before we continue on. I don't know why they won't allow it. To happen. And now we're on a loot roll because we just killed the boss. So this is super annoying at this point. This is why, oh my gosh, this is why I don't like pickup groups. It really sucks when people start doing, their own thing and, putting everybody behind where they should be. Alright, yep, that's it. I'm not dealing with that. We discussed it. We said, yeah, we can kick him. We're gonna do that. they're delaying the progress. I don't have a lot of time to go through the dungeon. They're continuing to perpetuate and validate a person's negative behavior by going ahead and AFKing in the dungeon. I don't support that. I don't like that. I don't like people doing that. It's really annoying. Obviously, the person didn't disconnect, because if the person disconnected, we'd have got a disconnect ping. With that said, since he didn't disconnect from the game, I can only assume that he is intentionally causing the party and the people in the game to have to go through the dungeon and get free EXP for him. You know, that's not my biggest concern. My biggest concern is he delays everybody else's progression in the game, and I didn't have a lot of time to deal with it. I was questionable if I was going to be able to get through the dungeon in my time period. It appears that obviously I did not, and thank you guys for watching. I'm sorry that this was a rather uneventful Let's Play World of Warcraft, and hopefully next time, I'll have more time to actually delve into the game, and, that I at least got to show you guys one of the negative aspects of tanking and running dungeons, and it's happened before, but in that dungeon, there was just a whole bunch of stuff going wrong. The first thing, we got an AFK DPS. The second thing, we got 2 DPS pulling, not waiting on the group, not correlating, not actually coming up with a plan. So what happens? You're going to lose, if you're DPS and you're acting like that, you're going to lose your tank, you're going to lose your healer, you're going to lose players that are relatively good at the game, that know how to and can get you through the dungeon absolutely painlessly by, just completely irritating them and, wasting everybody's time. So, I do apologize that this isn't as long as I normally like to do them, and I got to start getting ready for work. So, as always, please like, comment below, and subscribe. Arjax out.